So the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau resigns. Now, how this would potentially impact the Canadian immigration system and the immigration policies is something that we're going to discuss in this video today. Hi everyone, my name is Shivani and I'm a licensed immigration consultant from Waterloo, Ontario, and I'm also the founder of Zeste Immigration Services Inc. This channel is all about Canada immigration related updates, new programs, their eligibility criteria, the new immigration policies, etc., all about Canada immigration. So if you're interested in these topics, then please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already, and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I post a new video. So the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has officially announced that he will be stepping down as a leader of the Liberal Party and the Prime Minister of Canada after more than 9 years in the office. In addition, Parliament will be prorogued, meaning all legislative activities, including debates, votes, and the introduction of new laws, are suspended until March 2025. Despite this pause in parliamentary operations, essential government functions, including immigration services, will continue. Now let's look at the major changes in Canadian politics and immigration. With Trudeau's resignation, the Liberal Party faces a critical task, selecting a new leader to guide them into the next general election, which is scheduled for no later than October 20, 2025. However, the election could be called earlier. This transition leaves many immigration policies in state of uncertainty with potential impacts on pending reforms. Now let's look at the key proposed immigration policy changes. Number one here is elimination of job offer points in express entry. A highly anticipated reform is the proposed elimination of the job offer points under the express entry system, which was planned for spring 2025. If implemented, applicants would no longer gain an advantage by having a Canadian job offer which is LMIA supported or LMIA exempt. With the current political shift, this change could be delayed or even cancelled by a new government, leaving many applicants wondering how it will affect their chances. Number two, Immigration Levels Plan. Canada's Immigration Levels Plan outlines how many immigrants will be admitted each year across different categories, such as economic, family, and refugee streams. Recently, quotas for most categories were reduced, with a stronger focus on candidates already living and working in Canada. A new government might decide to adjust these targets, either increasing or further restricting immigration levels. Number three, freeze on the Parents and Grandparents Sponsorship Program. So new applications for the Parents and Grandparents Sponsorship Program are currently on hold due to backlog issues. Many families waiting to sponsor their loved ones are concerned about the delay. A future government could choose to extend this freeze or reopen the program sooner depending on their priorities. Number four, end of flagpoling. Flagpoling, a method used by temporary residents to finalize their immigration status by crossing the border and re-entering Canada, was recently discontinued. Without clear alternatives, many applicants have been left in the limbo. A new administration may revisit the decision or offer new solutions for the affected individuals. The Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's resignation makes a significant turning point for Canada's immigration landscape. Under his leadership since 2015, Canada adopted progressive immigration policies, including increased immigration levels, enhanced refugee resettlement, and streamlined citizenship pathways. In the recent years, however, challenges such as housing shortages, rising living costs, and public concerns led to policy adjustments. Notably, in late 2024, Trudeau's government announced reductions in immigration targets, decreasing from a planned 500,000 new permanent residents per year to 395,000 in 2025, 380,000 in 2026, and 365,000 in 2027. This shift aimed to address issues of housing affordability and social service strains. Potential successors, such as Conservative leader Pierre have criticized Trudeau's immigration policies, suggesting that a change in leadership could lead to further policy revisions. Poilievre has gained traction by addressing cost of living issues and promising to eliminate the carbon tax, indicating a potential shift towards more restrictive immigration policies. For prospective immigrants and stakeholders, it is crucial to stay informed about these developments. The evolving political landscape may bring significant changes to Canada's immigration policies, impacting pathways to permanent residency, work permits, and family reunification programs. Trudeau's departure marks a pivotal moment in Canadian politics. Whether the Liberal Party remains in power or another party takes over, the next Prime Minister will play a crucial role in shaping the future of immigration policies. So guys, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to contact us. The links to contact us are in the description box, so please go there and check those links out. And yes, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already to stay updated with such latest Canadian immigration related updates. See you guys next time in the next video.